Candace Murray.
Hi, this is Candace Murray, where you come to be motivated and to walk in the light of Jesus. You're being hacked and don't even know it. Let me tell you where to look. Don't be the next hack victim. This hack is far more dangerous because it's happening right as many of you listen to this message. It's the kind of hack that is done slowly, silently, and without warning until it has taken over everything of yours. This isn't some hypothetical warning. This is real. You're already in the middle of a dangerous identity theft. It's happening every time you use your phone, turn on your computer, your laptop, Apple iPad, whatever device you turn it on. Don't you dare get up and walk out that door and look around. It's slowly hacking and you can't even see it or stop it. I'm pretty certain and confident that you're thinking I'm speaking about identity theft, right? I am, but not what you're thinking. This hack that I am speaking of takes over your mind, your identity, and your soul. And the worst part, you don't even realize it until it's too late. I am going to tell you exactly where to look. It's happening every time you change who you are to please someone else. Every time you adjust your beliefs, your values, or your actions just to fit in. Every time you seek approval from people who may not even care. And in doing so, you lose sight of the most important person in your life. It's you. It's your very sense of self that's at risk. If you're not careful, you'll wake up one day wondering, who am I? You'll look in the mirror and you'll realize you've become a version of yourself that you were never meant to be. I am warning you, don't be the next hack victim. The good news, you can stop this. You can reclaim your identity, but first you need to recognize the hack, and it starts now. You're being hacked. Now that you know it, you can do something about it. You can stop from losing yourself. Quit. Stop trying to please others. It's like someone or something gets into your soul, start pushing buttons, and suddenly you're living for someone else's approval. You start changing, molding yourself, and tweaking your personality until you look more like the person you're trying to impress than you do yourself. It happens to the most of us. You don't even realize it's happening. And here's the real part. You could be so transformed into trying to be what others want or what you see that you'll eventually look like the person you've been pretending to be. You know, like those moments when someone says, "Don't I know you from somewhere?" Or "Haven't I seen you before?" Well, you probably seen yourself reflected back in the people you've been trying so hard to fit in with. You become them without even realizing it. You got hacked. But God can give you back your identity. He'll remind you that living for others, trying to please people who may not even notice or care, is like trying to fit into shoes that don't even belong to you. They pinch, they hurt, and you eventually trip over them. It's exhausting. So God can give you back the ability to live for you. It's not for them, not for society, but for who you truly are. You all know what it feels like to bend over backwards to get approval, whether it's from your family, boss, your friends, or the random person on social media sites such as YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, you name it, who you don't even know. But the truth is, you can lose yourself in that cycle. You may start off thinking you're doing it for the right reasons, maybe to feel valued or loved, but along the way, you start looking in the mirror and wondering, who is this person staring back at me? That's when you realize you've been hacked. You lost yourself. But it doesn't have to stay that way. You can always reclaim your identity. No one can hack what's truly yours unless you let them. When you stop trying to please everyone around you, when you stop looking for approval and start knowing who you truly are, that's when things change. You get your authenticity back. You get your confidence back, and most importantly, you get you back. So let's stop being carbon copies of others. Stop living for the applause that fades as quickly as it comes. Instead, live for yourself. When you do, You attract the people who love you for exactly who you are, not for some version of you that you created to fit into someone else's box. Because the reality is, you can't be someone else without losing yourself in the process. And trust me, you're far more valuable being the original than any copy could ever be. And I'm going to just say this. My name is Candace Murray, and I approve this message. Go be yourself. You got this.